Alright, what is going on, guys? Tino Reaper here, back with another run of Slay the Spire. So, we are playing the Watcher today. Obtain a rare card. Oh, nice. And we start with Deva form already. I hope you guys have had a great week. I have failed multiple playthroughs. And I'm trying very hard, and I mean very hard, to win with this guy. And it is not going well. Oh, we messed up. So, now that we have Deva form, we could probably get rid of the clear water perk. Or a relic. 6 damage, and we're just going to go for the finish there. Or we're going to take 12 damage because we miscalculated that Wrath has a cost of 2 rather than 1. Oopsie. Oh well, doesn't matter, we win. Enter Calm or Wrath. We'll grab Consecrate. Ooh, really want to get that Sansa time. Maybe I should have grabbed that, but it is what it is. Let's find some potions. Stance Potion. And let's take a Smoke Bomb in case we need to get out of there in a hurry. We've checked out these mystery rooms. Hopefully we don't have to do any fights, which we do. Alright, Deva form. Now we're going to have all the energy we need. I really hope we fight the shell boss first. Simply because if we fight him, we'll have time to get Deva form built up. Oh wow, he went down quick. Wreath of Fire. Your next attack deals 5 additional damage. Let's grab Tranquility. Hopefully we can get Establishment, so we can lower the cost of cards we retain. I do not have the ability to block all of that damage, unfortunately. And we're going to lose Deva form, unfortunately, so that immediately went into the discard pile. So we have to do what we can to take this guy out, or take these guys out as quickly as possible. It's a good thing we grabbed that copy of Concentration, or we would have a... Concentration? I can't figure out how to pronounce that. Either way, so we got that, and that, and that, and done. Too easy. Study. At the end of your turn, shuffle an insight into your deck. That might come in handy. Oh, and there's a battle rhythm there. How nice. Oh, and a Wallop. Heck yeah, guys. We're going to need that. Alright. And, of course, it's this guy. Deva form right off the bat. Can't throw out a Smoke Bomb, unfortunately. So we'll just deal as much damage as we can. And then we'll use the potion to switch what stance we're in. Nice, 9 damage. We actually did quite well. But we're hit with Vulnerable, so now he's going to deal a decent chunk of damage. Alright, let's enter Calm. Trigger Insight, I guess. Battle him. Block, block. Alright. And take a big chunk of damage from him for no reason. Alright, let's hit Wrath. Wallop. And he's done. Very nice. A happy flower. How nice. Crescendo, enter Wrath. Alright, let's heal up and see what this next boss fight is going to do for us. Of course, it's these guys. Alright, let's just grab that. And I guess not do much of anything else, because like we're going to play Deva form right away. We're going to take a decent chunk of damage if we're not careful. Smite. And of course we got Deva form on this one. Let's grab this and grab up. Nothing. Alright. Sad day. Alright, we got this. So now, if we go into Wrath, we should be able to take the guy out in the middle. Oh, what do you know? We got Eruption. Alright, we should be able to rush these guys down. But if we have Deva form, having Establishment is kind of pointless, because we should be able to play pretty much any card we need to. Darn, so close. Alright, so now we have time to actually wait for Wrath to come around again. And we're in Calm, so it's not gonna matter. Because the next engagement, this guy is done. And it's nice we have Insight in our deck. It would be really nice if we had that Scry ability. Snecko Oil, I don't want that. Let's grab a copy of Pressure Point, because that's always nice to have. Meal tickets. Alright. Alright, so we got 2 shops in between us and the final boss. Which we're just going to throw this smoke bomb, because I don't care to fight this guy. Alright, let's see what we got. Deva form, Indignation. Oh man, we could have really used that Damaru. That way we could have utilized our stance change, so we'll grab that. Come in here and rest up. Oh, actually, we could have smithed in between here and the final boss. Anything of value in here? It's always the time we can't afford anything. Oh boy. Oh no. Alright, what are we gonna get hit with? Oh! Relic? Oh, a Mercury Hourglass. Heck yeah. So we, you know, gambling, I guess, is really good for us. Kidding, by the way. Alright, let's do Deva form because I really don't want to have to lose it when I can't play it. Because if it's not the first thing we grab, it's basically pointless. Alright, we might need to drop out of this stance if we have the opportunity to. Actually, let's enter Calm here. And then let's get that other card out of our hand. So, wish me luck, guys. Ouchie. Alright, can't do that. God really hope we don't lose here. That was painful. Alright, Insight, do your thing. Dang it! All the good cards that I need. There's like no point in playing anything else. And he added a burn to our deck. I don't think we're going to be able to beat him. Let's apply a pressure point here. Can't get any damage. We need to go into Wrath, which we're not going to get the opportunity to. Ooh. Seven times 4. Alright, we're going to have to utilize Wrath. Oh, man. Did we already use Crescendo? Yes, we did. We're going to be in big trouble on this next turn if we're not careful. Alright, where's my Wrath? Come on. As nice as Deva Form is, it's like, I think it would have been easier to have, or, this is a good combo. Deva Form and, what is this other ability that I'm using? Study, that's what it is. Oh, we're gonna take a big chunk of damage, though, before this fight is over. 4 times 6 is 20... Oh, wow. Multiple burns. We need Scry. That way we can beat, get these hand... what do you call it? Those burn cards out of our hand, because then we can immediately discard them. Alpha and Beta. Let's give that one a try. I can no longer obtain potions. Let's try that one. It's not like I'm counting on getting a, what is it, a fairy in a bottle? Can't go through any risk without a reward. Alright, looks like we're going to try the right path here. And then there's this guy. I don't think there's going to be any way we're going to get him out of that right away. Can't get any unblocked damage out of that even if I tried. So we'll hit that. Consecration. Hit that. And then hit you for Wallop. Oh, nice. Shimmering Fury. Start of your turn. Next turn, enter Wrath and draw 2 cards. I'd grab that card if it wasn't dangerous. Lantern, there we go. And then there's these guys. Alright, battle him. That was not the guy that I wanted to attack. Dang it. Thank you for giving me the card. Good thing we got 2 copies of Pressure Point. Alright, let's... Ooh, I think we might actually be able to rush these guys down if we play it right. Alright, Wrath. Finish. No, we're not going to be able to beat him. It is what it is. At least we got Smite. Alright, let's see what you got. Alright, now we'll be able to beat you in one turn. There we go. Snecko Oil. Wheel Kick. Deal 15 damage, draw 2 cards. Pressure Point. I'd like to, but Pressure Point is too valuable to give up. Mental Fortress. Whenever we gain... Dig for Relics. Very tempting. I think we'll grab Empty Fist here. And you know what? Just got lucky. So with us being able to rifle through our deck as quickly as we can with Study, there's no reason we shouldn't be able to beat these guys pretty quickly. Let's take out the front man. However, I have a feeling that this fight is going to be deadly if we're not careful. Sad day. We are gaining 4 energy per turn, though, which is nice. Alright. Wallop. Wrath. Hit you for that. Alright. Battle him. And we'll throw in for some more block just to be on the safe side. Alright, let's see. So now... let's grab Crescendo. 10 damage. Take this guy out. And then Pressure Point will finish him off. Wow. Oh, man, I am enjoying this. Okay, there's Talk to the Hand, so we'll use that whenever we get into a big boss fight. Let's smith up a card here. Oh, there we go. Battle him. We'll make that innate, so we can always draw that on our opening turn. Check out the mystery room here. It's probably a snack. Oh, it's even worse. It's whatever this thing is. Alright, let's go into Wrath this next turn. So, see if we can rush him down. Not quite able to finish him, and we're going to take a decent chunk of damage from that. Alright, Talk to the Hand, I guess. Let's enter Calm. Really wish I could do that. There we go. Hold on to Tranquility there, because it's like we'll need a bunch of those now that we don't have access to potions. I guess we'll go into Colm right away. Dang it. Thank you for proving my point there, buddy. Alright, let's hit you for Wallop. Then let's study a bit. We're playing a very risky game, especially this late. And you healed him, of course. Alright, let's go into Wrath and finish off the front guy. Alright, and you're done. So I don't know. I would have to do some research. I've never really looked what Divinity does. Alright, fight's over. Crush joints. Deal 10 damage. Apply vulnerable. If only that was a permanent stack. Let's grab Lucky. See what we can do. Alright, there is a shop there that we can use for healing. Next two non-boss chests contain two additional relics. That'll come in handy. And of course it's these two. Oh, and they're already going on the attack. Cool. Vulnerable. 9 times 2. That's not fair. This guy is always attacking. Alright. Grab this, grab that. Just go into Wrath and see if we can take him out in one turn. Because if we don't take him out this turn, we're going to die. Alright, Wrath. Pressure point. Wallop. Alright, he's done. There we go. Ooh. Let's grab Signature Move, because with Deva form, we should run out of cards. And there's Stone Calendar, which we can't use. Alright, we're not going to waste any more money. And it's both of these guys. I love it. Okay, so we're going to need to save that for later, because if we apply it to that front guy... Because we have to remove his artifact before we can use Talk to the Hand. Oh, man. They don't offer us much. Alright. We'll try and go for the all-out, but I doubt we're going to make it. This guy's next turn is going to deal 20 damage. There it is. So if we can't rush that other guy down as quickly as possible, we're basically done. Unblock damage. Dang it. And we're vulnerable, so it's not going to matter. $20 times 2. Switch stance to calm. Oh, nice. And we gain block for that. So we'll survive one more turn. Ugh. But we are barely going to make it. Barely going to make it. Alright, we need indignation. Please be a shop. Nope. Alright, I'm going to assume that this is going to be death, guys. Yep, definitely our death. Because if we can't beat these guys quickly, we're screwed. Alright, here we go. I don't think we're going to make this one. Let me see. 6 times 12, 8. Okay, so we have 2 health left when this is over. Okay, so we have Wrath to our advantage right now. Oh, we barely survived that, but... Deal 11 damage if the enemy intends to attack. Enter calm. Alright, we are not doing so good, because it's the armor guy this time around. We have no potions or anything. Should have forfeited that card. And always one of them is going to attack right off the bat. And I... Alright, we'll grab that. And he is probably going to grab Deva form, so we're going to be in for a hard time. And I think, yep, he grabbed Deva form, and I believe not quite death, but pretty dang close. So we got 2 defends. Yeah, he's got Deva form, though, so we're at a disadvantage. If we win, I'll be surprised, but I doubt it. And he took Talk to the Hand. Yeah, I hate to say it, but this is it, guys. Or even if I were able to get out of this form. Yep, it's over, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves.